What's up, guys? This is 8-Bit Eric, and I'm here with Chuckles and with the Old Married Gamer. Today we are going to share some of our memories with one of the greatest video game mascots of all time, Sega's head honcho, Sonic the Hedgehog, who's been around for, I want to say, what,
forever?
Almost
1990? Maybe?
1992, 91 was when the first Sonic came out. So
let me Google it on my phone.
Probably been about, what, almost 30 years?
We don't need the real facts.
These people are watching this on a computer or phone anyways. Google it.
But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog, one of the biggest things, and yeah, so we're going to share some of our memories. When it came out, I was like in first grade.
Wow!
Oh, shit.
So,
Wow.
how old are y'all?
Let's see, 92, I was 12. You're probably, what, 14 or 15?
Let me just say, when I bought my Genesis, I bought it with money that I earned by working with my wife's father. We weren't married, me and Deborah and I weren't married yet, but I had already met her, and I was already working with her dad over the summer to buy my Genesis.
He was a preteen married gamer.
Well, I do know the Genesis came out in '89, but it wasn't packed with Sonic, it was packed with Ultra Beast.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it took a while before Sonic the Hedgehog was packed with it, but it was because when this game first came out, it was something different. Everybody's used to Super Mario, and I remember the first time I played Sonic was actually at a friend's house.
Because Sega does what Nintendo does.
Blast processing.
Yeah, and blast processing was showed off in Sonic because
What is blast process?
it's when I guess the bits are able to be processed a little bit faster than
It was Sonic could run and Mario would hop.
and the screen could catch up to it basically.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And basically Sonic was something different. Nobody ever really played anything like it. It was a little bit different than Mario. I was used to Mario, so I had that one friend who had the Sega system, and that's how I experienced.
Was that the same guy who didn't let you like drink nothing or play his games?
Probably. I don't remember playing it much, but I remember watching him, and it was something different. The loop-de-loops, all that. It was an interesting game, and then as soon as that,
well, when it comes
came
to,
out,
when
everybody.
when it comes to Sonic 1, the only thing I didn't like was why it was like each stage was 3 levels.
Yeah, but I mean, needless to say,
I
as soon
like
as,
that.
I didn't like it. Seemed like too long.
as soon as the game hit, though, it became very popular. I mean, everybody was talking about Sonic
Oh yeah.
around that time. I think he was even as popular, if not more, than Super Mario for a while when it first came out.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
I can
that.
actually say that.
But, like you said at the beginning of this is our Sonic memories. So what's your Sonic memory?
Just, man, playing the game at my friend's house and figuring out, and then I remember the comic book, the cartoon, just everything came out at once, and it was like Sonic Fever. And for a while, Sonic was the reason why I wanted to play Sega again. Like Sega Genesis,
Yeah.
Sonic 2, all the way up to Sonic 3. I didn't really care so much for Sonic and Knuckles, but Sonic the Hedgehog was something new. Like, it was the
Blasphemy.
cartoon, everything about it, so.
Blasphemy.
I just remember being in first grade.
Knocking the knuckles.
Yeah.
Sonic kind of died for me until they brought out Sonic and Knuckles. You can play Knuckles on part 1 and part 2. That like blew it up for me. That was great.
That was your memory?
Well, what's
My
the first
memory. Hold on, go ahead.
How were you introduced to Sonic?
To my cousin Soundboy John. You see him on my channel.
With Chuckles, Life's a Game.
With Chuckles, and yeah, he had a Sega Genesis. He had Ultra Beast, and we played that till it got really bad until you got Sonic the Hedgehog. And yeah, that's when I was introduced to Sonic. But you know, Chris, Sonic 1 I didn't really get into because they had 3 stages for each level, and that kind of drew me away from it until Sonic 2 came out.
That doesn't make sense though, because Mario had 3 stages for each level too.
But it was consistent, and
It's still
no, it's kind of hard to explain because Sonic was, like you said, was fast.
Really, when you think about it though, each one of those, since it had 3 different levels, that was like a third. Instead of a halfway mark.
Don't try to convince me why 1 is better for y'all. This is the reason
I'm not saying
why
1 is better.
I hated 1. That's why I didn't get into Sonic because of 1. I didn't get into Sonic to part 2, and I didn't get into Sonic 2 only until I got to play the Las Vegas
But
stage.
they still had multiple levels too for
Yeah,
Sonic
they had 2.
Yeah, we had that Las Vegas stage conversation like a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is the main reason why I got into Sonic is because that stage itself. I used to play that for hours.
I bought my Genesis for the X-Men video game.
Oh, that was badass, the first one.
And then I got Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, buy one, get one free. I bought 2 and I got part 1 free. And kind of played 1. It was alright. Deborah's brother had it. That's where I played it before, so I really didn't play much of it on mine. And I got Sonic 2, and I loved Sonic 2. Beat the game. Kept on playing. Had a lot of replay value for me personally.
Yes.
But there was a time when I got broke. I was really, really broke, and I sold a lot of my stuff. And my mom told me, "Well, I'll give you $100 for your Genesis and your games."
Yeah.
Right? And I went over to my mom's house one time, and she was playing Sonic 2. Now, keep in mind, my mom was born in the 40s. Sorry, Mom. And she's an older type mom. You know, back then...
Most moms are.
Not now. I know a 37-year-old grandmother, so don't, so don't tell me anything about
Anyways. Where she live at? Is she single?
I know lots.
No, but her daughter is.
I can go for a grand.
Anyways, so my mom was playing Sonic 2 on Genesis. I'd never seen my mom play Mario on NES, or you know, I had the Master System, I had the Atari, I had the ColecoVision. My mom never touched the video game, and I came over to her house one time, and she was playing. She loved the gem stages, the in between, like the racing.
Oh yeah,
the chaos room.
Yeah. And like, I took my Genesis back without paying her for it. And when she had been playing it, you know, I left her with her for a while, and she got really mad and didn't talk to me for a while.
Wow.
And I thought it was, you know, I gave her the money. She's like, it wasn't about the money, you know. I was playing the game. My mom got mad at me for taking a game away from her that she was playing because she wanted to keep on playing it. And me being the asshole that I was, I didn't even realize that. I thought it was the money.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I felt guilty afterwards, and I gave her the Genesis. She's like, and my mom's all hard-headed. She's like, I don't want to play now. I don't play.
Wow.
So, I think she still has that Genesis. And my game,
like
the one with the slider on it. Yeah, I think she still has it somewhere at her house. But yeah, that was my memory, that my mom was playing Sonic, and not only was, I mean, she had it in the box and everything, so she had to hook it up by herself when I wasn't there, and she was actually playing it. That's my Sonic memory. I'm sorry if that ran long.
Well, was there that one time Sonic was...
My memory was better.
Go on, you're talking.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Wow.
We're all fighting.
But even though,
blue,
even though Sonic ran his course, with there was other games that kept you interested until the new Sonic came out. Because I was waiting for Sonic 3 when Mortal Kombat came around. Because you had a choice to buy it for.
Fuck, this ain't no Mortal Kombat.
I'm just saying.
Sonic memory.
Oh my! Shut the fuck up! Yeah, I'm trying to get to the point of the Sonic story.
Go on.
You know, fuck you and fuck you. You tell your damn story.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
Tell it.
Go ahead.
You waited. Mortal Kombat came out.
I forgot.
You have one gray hair sticking up like
It's
a
not
rhino
more.
horn. No, look straight up. Look.
Sonic the Hedgehog 1's like one of those games that has been like released at least 100 times
Yes.
since it came out. Like you could think of.
Hell, you have it up there on the gaming classic, whatever thing.
Yeah, it's on the Gaming Classic, it's on the GameCube compilation, it's on the Xbox,
on my-
PlayStation, it's
my-
on the Virtual Console.
Android phone. Where's my
Game
phone?
Boy Advance had a version. Surprised there ain't no freaking like Atari hack.
How are you feeling?
There is a Atari hack.
Yeah, there
For
is.
Sonic.
Sonic?
Yeah.
Wow.
How are you feeling about Sonic and Mario, the Olympics, and Sonic being in all? Like, you go to the eShop on your Wii U, and it shows Donkey Kong, Zelda, Mario, Sonic.
Yeah, it's
Sonic
so weird.
And Mario. Remember
No,
Sonic?
but I mean, it's showing the character face. You see Donkey Kong's face, and you see Zelda, then you see Mario, and you see Sonic right in there. And
Yeah.
that just happened
And
the other day. And I'm
it's
like,
just so weird
it's
because even then, Sonic Lost World was developed by Nintendo.
Well, I think he's trying to get to is that you're in the rivalry. I mean, you're a Genesis guy or a Super Nintendo guy.
Yeah, back then it was always
And
Mario.
you never really thought you'd see Sonic on Nintendo.
exactly.
It's not unheard of. It's like, I even freak out when I see Coca-Cola and Pepsi commercials together when they're fighting. Silver commercials.
Yeah. But yeah, Sonic, it's crazy. Pepsi.
Was that Crystal Pepsi?
Actually, I don't know where we got that cup from. It looks like somebody jacked
That's
it from
Pizza Hut, dude.
A pizza place.
Yeah. So when you first played Sonic, what did you think about it?
I thought it was all right. It didn't seem like it took as much skill as Mario. It was just boom, you're through it. Oh, you made a couple of jumps. Oh, the wall's sliding towards you, and I'm past it already. Sonic for me. Deborah.
What?
Deborah's all Putin over there.
Sonic for me wasn't really a challenge. It was fun, but it wasn't a challenge, and that's why Part 1 was kind of just like a yeah. Part 2 got more interesting, and Sonic and Knuckles and all that got harder.
I always hated
Sonic CD. Oh, dude, I love Sonic CD.
Sonic CD.
I have never played Sonic CD.
Dude, I have it. You need to come by and play it. That game is fucking
We were
awesome.
too poor to have a Sega CD.
That's why you get it now.
I don't even know where my Genesis
I have a CDX.
Oh yeah, I remember those. But yeah, on Sonic 1 I hated like once you got to like the underwater stage because the game like slowed down.
The soundtrack was badass.
A Sonic CD. You can take the CD out and it'll play in the CD player, or you could rip the songs off of it. And the music for Sonic CD is just amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And there's different levels where there's like modern time and like. Is it going through time, or is it just like shitty world, regular world,
I think it is
like
time.
good world?
It's that mixed with time, so it's actually a really good game. I highly recommend Sonic CD.
I've never played it.
Yeah, I'd find an emulator or something, but it's really, really fun.
Yeah, that one was a good compared to all the rest of them. Speaking of the first,
in my opinion, it was better than Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Sonic 3D Blast is horrible.
I stopped playing Sonic games after the Genesis era because I never had a Saturn or a Dreamcast.
You know what
until GameCube when they had Sonic Adventure 2 on it.
You know what I've always wanted to see, and it's not going to happen because it's Capcom and they're having their issues with Mega Man or whatever. I always wanted to see Dr. Robotnik, Eggman, as a villain in Mega Man.
That would be kind of cool.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Can you see that?
I like that. Yeah. Or Wily and Sonic.
I didn't like Wily.
Why not?
I didn't like Wily, didn't like Dr. Light.
Dr. Robotnik or Eggman or wherever he is, I remember it was Robotnik.
Well, he was Eggman there.
Well, they changed it. They made all the Japanese names in America now. That's why all the Mario characters changed too. Bowser from King Koopa. And then Eggman. Oh. Yeah, for some reason they changed. They made like they wanted to make everything the same
uniform
worldwide now for like all the games.
But Dr. Robotnik and Dr. Light and Dr. Wily. Wily always reminded me of that one character from G.I. Joe with Starscream that had the metal thing over his head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's a big G.I. Joe fan.
Transformers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was Transformers.
You know what I meant.
But he was in both, wasn't he?
I think so. But anyways. Eggman would fit into Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Back on the topic of Sonic.
Sonic on Mega Man.
The robotic Sonic from Sonic CD, right?
No, yeah, yes.
Oh wow, what if they made him a robot?
Maybe like Speedman. Yeah, Mega Sonic
or something like that.
Why didn't they just make him a Mega Man villain now? They're all out there. You know what? You have your chance now in Smash Bros. Coming up. Sonic and Mega Man are in it. I think.
Wow.
For real?
Yeah.
I think Sonic might be in it.
Remember I told you they show the copyright, it says Sega copyrighted on the bottom?
That's right. He said that the other day.
We didn't know Sonic was in there, but it says Sega copyright. Like, who else is in there?
They haven't announced him officially, but he was on the Wii one.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming. You have Sonic, Mega Man, and Mario.
Oh, hold on.
It's Mega Man himself.
Deborah said it's important. Deborah, it's not important. Thank you, though.
Wow. Whoa, they even got Sonic the Hedgehog on BlackBerry.
I think Sonic's
and
on
Android.
Do you have a BlackBerry?
No, I'm looking at the Wikipedia.
Do you have a business meeting to
Dingleberry?
Mate?
Looking at the Wikipedia.
Why they gonna be BlackBerry?
So it's been about 20 years since Sonic 1.
Wow, so I was 18.
Wow.
I was like 6 or 7. I just remember Sonic was in that era where everybody was either like a smart aleck, like it was cool to be like in the 90s where it's like everything had attitude and was radical and
I missed those.
Yeah, and Sonic had that voice too.
Attitude, he was fucking Urkel.
That's why they gave him the spiked hair. Not only because he was when they changed his look on the cartoon, his spikes became more from a hedgehog.
I read somewhere that they actually made his attitude a combination of Bill Clinton with Michael Jackson and like something else, because he was like, Bill Clinton had the get it done attitude. Michael Jackson had like the whole Bad era.
Wow.
They even based his red shoes off of some Michael Jackson boots from Bad.
Wow.
Yep.
Now you know.
And no one's have to battle.
I got that from the Gaming Historian, by the way, his video on Sonic.
Actually, I saw that on. No, I won't say.
What?
Do you know gaming?
Oh yeah, I've seen them. Why wouldn't you just say it?
I don't know.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I don't know the.
Do you think the gaming historian's gonna go throw down with the do you know guys?
You never know, man. That guy looks hardcore. He's in his basement.
This guy always starting shit. So, that was my memory of Sonic.
That was my memory of Sonic. It wasn't much.
So tell your Mortal Kombat story.
I forgot already. No, I seriously
After you
forgot.
made a scene on my video.
Hey, that's gonna bring hits.
It's not.
Chuckles breaks down about Sonic.
Yeah, that's mine too, man. So, yep. Sonic the Hedgehog. If you have your own Sonic memories, if they're better than ours,
Better than his.
comment below, let us know.
Or
Make
yeah,
a,
if
make
you
a
have
video. You can post links now in the comment section of YouTube, so post a link if you make a video about it.
Don't make it long like this 3-story book, Lord of the Rings story that he did. Simple.
That's Lord of the Rings.
My story was interesting.
Yeah,
How many, who else
you-
has 70-year-old moms playing
Your
video
mom's like
games?
70.
Not even being forced.
Your
How
mom's
much
like
I bet?
maybe 26.
Wow.
I'm 12 years older than my mom. So until next time, born Dad's the old
Peace
American.
out. 8-Bit Eric.
Chuckles.
Fuckface.
Illuminati. I saw you do that right now.
Fuck Illuminati. Oh wait, it's on YouTube.
He said it. He said it. It was him.